Hi everyone, it's Miss Nicole here, and again we are back with English topics to review para ready kayo sa upcoming civil service examination. And for topic number 2, ang pag-uusapan naman natin ay vocabulary. Okay? So when we say vocabulary, isa to sa pinakamahirap sagutan kasi stock knowledge talaga yung gagamitin natin dito at yung mga context clues na meron tayo. Okay? So before I continue sharing you some techniques and tips on how to answer this type of questions, don't forget to like, follow, and share Online Review Center PH and sagutan nyo na rin yung mga practice question para napapractice kayo for your upcoming civil service examination. Okay? Let's start. Kenneth was being churlish a while ago when he told Lou about being fat. So, dito, yung word na pinapa-identify sa atin ay churlish. So, first rule when you are answering vocabulary is to do elimination. Para saan po ba ang elimination at paano nyo to magagawa? So first, alamin nyo kung anong parts of speech yung word na underline o pinapa-identify yung meaning sa atin. Because when we talked about vocabulary, dapat po same parts of speech. So for example, pag noun yung underline word, dapat po noun din yung word na pipiliin natin. Bawal siya maging verb, bawal siya maging adjective. So, use the technique that we're calling same parts of speech. Okay? So, isa yan sa pinakamadaling technique. And also, you can use context clues. Ano-ano ba yung type of context clues natin? We have synonyms, antonyms, definition, cause and effect, and we also have examples. So, ito yung mga clues na makikita natin na nakapaloob doon sa sentences. What else? Try the positive and negative type of word. Paano po yun? You can observe kung paano ginamit yung word. Positive ba siya yung paggamit ng word doon sa sentence or negative? Tapos tingnan nyo yung choices ninyo kung may positive and negative word. Pag positive yung word, so therefore positive din dapat yung type of word na pipiliin nyo. Pag negative naman yung paggamit ng word doon sa sentence, dapat negative din yung word na pipiliin ninyo. That's three things or three techniques on how to use vocabulary. Okay? So let's start with number 1. Kenneth was being churlish a while ago when he told Lou about being fat. Dito, ginamit si churlish as negative. So therefore, dapat negative din yung word na pipiliin natin. And with civil service exam, syempre hindi naman yan madali. As you can observe dito sa mga choices na meron tayo, lahat sila negative. So, hindi pwedeng gamitin tong technique na to. Now, churlish is also known as adjective. Okay? So, what do we mean when we say churlish? When we say churlish, it means rude in a mean, spirited, and surely way. So, based on the definition itself, it's already in the option. So, the correct answer here is letter C, rude. Okay, did you get it? Again, pause the video before I show you the correct answer para nagsiserve na rin siya ng practice test. Next, number 2. The dog was leery of the man with large stick. So, the word here is leery and it is an adjective. Okay, what do we mean when we say leery? It means cautious or wary due to realistic suspicions. Okay, so dito, present naman yung word na hinahanap natin. So, the correct answer here is suspicious. Suspicious, rather. Okay? Next, Number 3, the children hate wearing uniforms to school and view the dress code as anathema. So dito, our word is anathema and it's a noun. Okay? So dito, negative yung pagkagamit. So pwede na nating i-eliminate agad si charm and si remedy. Kasi positive words yung mga yan eh. So ano nga bang ibig sabihin ni anathema? It means one that is cursed by authority. So, dito, present din yung word na hinahanap natin. We have cursed. So, the best answer that we can have is letter A, cursed. Okay, next, number 4. The resolute proponent of the gender advocacy program raised several controversial. Okay? Our word here is proponent. Okay? And proponent here is a noun. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating proponent, what does it mean? It means one who argues in favor of something. So, dito, we have two possible answer. We have defender, pwede siyang si defender, and si critics. Now, dito, I told you to look at the nature of the word, kung paano siya ginamit, positive ba or negative. In the sentence, it says here that it's positive because the resolute is trying to favor on something. So, therefore, the correct or the best answer that we can have here is letter A, defender. Si critics kasi, negative siya by nature. Kinikriticize. Dito, if we will look at the sentence, defender is the best way to change the sentence because it's defending the controversy. Okay, do you get my point? Okay, next, number 5. In contrast to petroleum prices, the increase in prices of livestock is nominal. So, the word that we are looking here is nominal. And this one is adjective. Ano bang ibig sabihin ni nominal? Very small or far below the real value or cost. So, negative yung word dito. So, pwede na natin i-eliminate si attractive at si incomparable. So, ano yung mga pwede nating pagpilian? Si unreasonable and si insignificant. But if we will look at the definition, very small, far below the real value or cost. So, ibig sabihin, pag very small, it's insignificant or wala na masyadong bilang. So, therefore, the correct answer here is letter D, insignificant. Okay? How many answer did you get it right? Share your answers in the comments, and kung may mga topics pa kayo na gustong pag-usapan pagdating sa English topics for CSE, just comment down para magawa natin ng video pa sa mga susunod. That's it. Thank you everyone and happy learning.